Hi, water signs. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversations. Okay. Any information that you need is in the description box. Excuse me. My Instagram, Patreon, website, everything that you need is in the description box. Okay. The academy is in the description box. I haven't been pushing it a lot lately because I'm not going to go full speed ahead yet. But moving forward, I would like for you to take what applies and let the rest fly. Let's get into it. Okay, because I got something to do. What do you have for the water signs? Remember I used to call y'all my water babies? Ooh, water signs. Yep, y'all going to be on this video real tough because I don't know what y'all got going on. Why y'all y'all dealing with an earth sign? Oh, this is y'all doing heart work. Let me tell you about this heart work that y'all, oh boy. Gotta let him go. Looks like another love TKO. Gotta let him go. Nobody but the water signs. Y'all been doing this a lot lately, okay? And the way the water is placed in my chart, I can dig it, okay? I see why y'all all up in there like that right there. I ain't got none of this going on, but I can see how I'm finna tell this to you right here, too. Now, some of y'all are afraid to let somebody go. Okay. You're in the space. You conflicted a little bit. This what conflicted look like. Conflicted a little bit. Back and forth with myself. Front and back with myself. You're acting up with yourself. You're overthinking with yourself. You're blaming yourself. That's what you did. This the first card coming out. You walk into this conversation coming out of darkness. Things are being illuminated in the darkness for you to see some of your patterns that need to be released. You are looking at yourself from a totally different perspective, and it's bugging you the fuck out. This is hard work. This is hard work. Being more compassionate with yourself and others, okay? But also getting even more in tune with who you truly are as a divine being, as a spiritual being, having a human experience. As humans, we sit here and we hold on to things, clutch, grab even. But they're dead. Just holding on. Don't want to let go. I'm not fucking up my nails for nothing like that, okay? You're holding on. You're going back and forth with yourself about what you need to release and how you need to release it. Now, that can't be that. You're going back and forth lying. Now, the truth is in your face. And it's time for you to let go of something or someone. Okay? You are realizing that you were acting out of desperation. Okay? This is for us girls that get into that space where we come on strong a little bit right there in situations. Because somebody had a third-party situation. And that's probably why you are just now really realizing a lot of things about yourself, about the situation, what is yours and what's not. Hold yourself accountable, but also don't take away from the other person that can be held accountable as well. Now, if you're going to receive an apology, we don't know about if you're going to receive an apology. But this is an attachment. But the reason why this is a good card, though, y'all, because it's self-reflection. It's really putting in your face things that you cannot deny, okay? So that you can do the work that is necessary for you to move forward. Because what's happening, somebody done messed up if they got water signs doing this. Let me show you. Somebody done messed up if they got water signs. If you got a water sign that turns into an earth sign, bitch. Oh, that's why she walking away or he walking away right here. Y'all need to calm down because this is very interesting and I'm really here for it. Because what happened here is what I'm seeing. This attachment, this way of looking at yourself, because a lot of times us girls, when we get in these situations, because he's crossing this. This man is crossing this. Okay, we ain't got time for that. All right. So, You realize some things about yourself. You realize what you're going to have to do to go ahead and get out of this situation. Many of you may have been up all night. You may have been, this is the anxiety card. This is the overthinking. This is the insomnia. This is self-inflicted depressing. This is finally seeing the truth and short-circuiting. When you finally see the truth of what it is that you've been conflicted about, really fighting yourself and battling yourself about, you know the truth, but you've been fighting it. Once you see the clarity in this, it's going to be gut-wrenching. But overall, you have to release some things here in order for your heart to heal. Now, I know I've discussed this before about healing of the heart, letting things go, stop being bitter, and because if... Okay, calm down. I ain't gonna go there. Not being bitter or not being in a space where you are holding grudges or holding on to how much something happened outside of you. No, it happened in you. It happened within you. You allowed it to come in. You allowed it to penetrate you. You allowed it to be near you. You allowed it some way or another on consciously or subconsciously, right? It was allowed, okay? So now you are seeing it for what it is and you are ready. Because now you feel as though you can read this situation like a book. If somebody comes and asks you about something this thing that you really, really went through, that you had to go through darkness to come to the light and really face all of your fears, but also face what's on the other side of being in the dark, which is pure love, pure light, the golden ray. Some of you are something with the golden ray. But overall, I feel like she has a scroll in her hand. She got some divine wisdom that she done went through something. Somebody done went up in there and through something. Okay. She done went through something. Hold on. It almost took her out right there. Almost took her out. How did it take you out, water signs? Y'all been going through it for a minute now. And I feel so bad about that for y'all. Because, I ain't got no good news for you, bitch. You got to go through it, shit. Releasing pain, optimism, forgiveness. The 3 of Swords in reverse. Releasing pain. Being more optimistic. But it look like y'all finna be optimistic on this in the sense of, now I know even more. And I know that, my options may dwindle a little there. Because you ain't putting up with certain shit no more. You gonna see it, because you may have been like, this is a boss energy. This is a boss, next to the emperor, this is the next boss, right? Well, the emperor is the boss of all bosses, but this is a boss that you are walking away from. You know what I mean? This is someone who, red dress, red boxer briefs, had their cake, eat it too. Everybody knew about each other. I don't know if you knew about them. If you knew about them, you know for sure that you need to stop being conflicted and acting up like you didn't know about them. How you don't know you part of the band and you holding the flute, bitch? Ladies, gentlemen, excuse me. So now you're releasing this pain. You're detaching from it fully and wholly. Okay? If you are in a space of really working on releasing yourself from all these different types of connections and really letting this person go, you really need to do it. And I feel like you really are about to do it. It's like, you're walking away from what could have been and just walking into what's going to be. Okay? And that goes with this 3 of Swords in reverse. Optimism. Solar plexus popping. Ain't nobody going to be able to do nothing. I feel like you're getting to the root of situations. Look, solar plexus and the root chakra. You're getting to the root of the situation that hurt you. You got to the root of what it is that you really, really want in this life. You know what it is. Like, some of y'all are restructuring your DNA so that those behind you won't have to go through it, right? That's number 1. We do that. But number 2, I feel as though now you are getting looking at the root of the connections in your family and how that really, really and truly works, and how you work in that connection with your family when it comes to collaborating or coming into contact with, being a part of, in a partnership. What is the root of that, right? What is the of course the root chakra means so much more beautifully, okay? But this is how I do it, okay? So you do you, okay? But the root chakra here, this is really, you may even feel a shift in your tailbone. You may even feel like this could even be a Kundalini awakening. And you walked away from someone and had a Kundalini awakening because you realized your worth. You realized your value. And just cause nobody else don't see your worth and your value don't mean that you're not supposed to. And that's where this comes in, okay? Because we're judged on a heart level. We're judged on a energetic level. We're not judged here. This is superficial. No, if you're judged just by this, well, why would you want to be around the person anyway? Okay? But when you're judged from a heart space and people, you really get into that space, but I got a feeling it's gonna be a while. It's part of the healing process, man. I know people don't get it and they just like, oh, spiritual folks, this and that. No, this is part of the process. You understand? Water signs about to get real earth sign on people. They about to call in their inner earth sign. It's either logical or it don't make sense. I'm not getting my feelings behind nothing right there. I'm not wearing my heart on my sleeve out here, because while you are doing this healing work, it's very important that you have your sword to protect that, because you know that the enemy will still come to try to penetrate that in which you are healing, because healing don't do the enemy no good. So you gotta heal, and you gotta be very straight up and straightforward. That's what you are. I feel like you're going to tell this person, get this person a piece of your mind. I feel as though you're going to just open up the whole, book of evidence, and just like, you can read from any page, baby. I mean, it's so much, it's incriminating all up and through here. I got receipts. Okay, that's why I really feel like y'all got earth in y'all chart, y'all dealing with an earth sign. But I think that whoever got the book got to be an earth sign. Got facts, data, receipts, like the shit. I got pubic hairs. Okay. So you are stable in how you are moving forward. And that's when, by you even recalibrating and restabilizing yourself, because this on an energetic level takes a lot. It takes a lot. Each time that we go through something like this, it's kind of like a dark night of the soul, but it's not. It's very similar. But this is just really going into that space, man, where you just were refusing to see so long and build sandcastle so long, and the tide came in and wiped the damn sandcastle out, and you standing there on the beach. Oh, I built a mansion sandcastle with this person that had this many people. See what I mean? It's a sandcastle. It's a sandcastle. Your tourists and all these other people tourists came and washed it on out. It wasn't real. It wasn't sturdy. It didn't have a true foundation. It was built on the beach without them long ass things that keep the beach houses up high. You didn't build yours like that. You built yours out of sand. Okay? But now you 10 toes down now, and you are refusing to take the gifts, or you are refusing to get back intertwined with this person, because you know that if you go back here, this almost had you do something that you probably would have had some nice little matching bracelets. You probably would have had some nice little matching bracelets. The way you were thinking right here. Don't do it, water signs. Because whatever it is that you went through, you almost went there. See little footlights in the back of your car chasing you down. But you figured it out. You got airy. Oh, so you want to play those type of games. But you got up out of there, though. You let them know what it is. Like somebody even filing for divorce, or leaving a Dear John letter, or something like that. Somebody's doing like something like that. I don't know why y'all why y'all been love reading to her lately. Independence, time with self, losing oneself to a partnership. See there? That's the 3 of Cups in reverse. You got up out that shit. Because you lost yourself in this whole situation. Like, who are you, water signs? Huh? Does your partner, he or she got options. And I ain't talking about stock. Now, 9 of Pentacles, you being single, you like it. It's abundant. It's luxurious. It's about sufficiency, and financial independence. Some of y'all take somebody all the way to the bank. You had already warned them, no. Stressed out, worried. You got to stand on look. Can't nobody do it for you. Just like anything else, can't nobody go to work for you. You got to go to work and get your coin. Okay? Can't nobody do your self-care, your self-love for you. You got to do that yourself, okay? This person was an extra responsibility, was draining you of all your hard work and the things that you had going on. It seemed like you were doing everything. They wasn't doing nothing. That's the 10 of Wands. It was a burden. You tired. Your feet tired. Your back tired. This probably tired. You probably ain't got your massage in a long time. Y'all know how I feel about goddess breaks. No matter what is going on, you got to get your goddess breaks. You got to do the things that are necessary for you to at least stay as grounded as possible. Okay? And then you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is going to be a personal accomplishment for you. This is a personal accomplishment for you, okay? Because now you're in a space of self-forgiveness. You know who you are. You know where you stand. You know what you want, and you know what you should demand. That's what they said, and that's when I'm telling you that solar plexus get the popping, the root chakra get the popping. Man, please. I feel as though you may even be connecting with a divine sisterhood or brotherhood or joining some type of group endeavor here that is very well rooted. Okay, this is the King of Cups in reverse. So someone has an overreactive imagination. They're very jealous, they're moody, they're selfish, and they're in their ego. So this is going to come out as well about someone that you are dealing with, have dealt with, or will be dealing with. You'll see. Now it's time for rest and relaxation, meditation, contemplation, and recuperation. So that's what you'll be going into here in the near future, I feel. Okay? Because you're finally on the other side of things, but you also have to remember that you can't hit the ground running, right? It's like healing like from a sports injury. Now they do have, what was the name of that movie? Playmakers. Very eye-opening about the NFL. But like on Playmakers, they would have the pseudo Troy Aikman, because I know that series was about the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? And they would have sports injuries, but they would just beef them up with all these, like, prescriptions. Bitch, we can't get these kind of prescriptions. So since we can't get the kind of prescriptions that just get you back out in the game knowing that you just tore a damn hole, Achilles heel off, I'm talking about the bitch off and was thrown in the crowd, and then they just shoot you up with some of that strong shit. Have you out there like the bionic man? Fuck you up in the long term, but I'm just saying. So we don't have these types of options, okay? So you have to, it's important for us to take time out to really rest, rejuvenate, recalibrate, figure out what our next moves are, really allow ourselves to heal. A lot of healing comes in our sleep. A lot of healing comes in our meditations. A lot of healing comes when we are near water or in water. A lot of healing comes when we are in a sauna. A lot of healing comes. And I'd rather for the healing to come than whoever played y'all to come. Stop being messy water signs, because y'all always get me in here like this. Clarify this solar plexus for my beautiful water signs. Yeah, y'all are really optimistic about ending something and letting something fully go. A surprise invitation here. A surprise invitation or an overall, because the way that he's looking, I feel like it's going to be a surprise to the person that you are truly releasing yourself from. You got to remember, sometimes you have to know, like, who is worthy? Like, are you worthy of being in my energy or around me like that? Are you worthy of me even? Because sometimes you can care so much about people, right? That you look at yourself like you are the culprit. You can care so much about people that it can drive you insane on why they don't care the same. Like, bitch, anybody got time for that? What the fuck they got going on? Stop cursing. Curse words. That was a lot of them right there. Guinness Book-ish. Clarify this. Someone is surprised about your optimism and about how you are moving forward. You know how that is, the glow up after a breakup. I really don't feel like this is a breakup because there's a lot of folks in this party. Whenever there's a lot of folks in this party, it's just a whole lot of sides. Ain't nobody a main. How can you be a main? You either number one and the only one, or you just, you part of the party. Might as well bring something. It's a potluck. Now, what is this first chakra? A friendship from a loving woman is going to help you with this. I told you you're going to find some community in this. A loving woman who is a friend of yours is going to help you get back rooted when you are truly and sincerely walking away from this person, because this is how these cards have come up. When you're truly ready to walk away from this situation, and you're going to need someone to help you with that, getting rooted and being even clearing out a lot of this root work here. And it may be actual root work, because in this day and age, there's a lot of people who you wouldn't even think are doing things. It's very much so weird. But I guess it's part of this Aquarius, this age of Aquarius. Everybody want what they want, and they'll do anything to get it. And that always comes with a price. Okay, so over here in this house, okay, we do the right things for the right reasons, because we are very much so. We are very much so in tune with our spiritual diet. Okay. It goes in you, it's going to come out of you one way or the other. How do you want it to come out? How do you want it to just come out into the world? The galactic toilet. Be mindful, be present, be aware. It's not always as easy as people would like for it to be. You have to really get in tune with who you are and how you are in order for you to really be able to maneuver out here in this world here. It's also very important that you stay as connected as possible, that you stay in love as much as possible. Okay, I know I get on here and act up and all that, but that, you know, that doesn't have anything to do with my character and my love. Because one thing is for sure, I love people, but I can't lie and say I love all people. And I'm gonna have to work on it. And I love y'all, okay? But I'm just saying, I love people, but I can't say I love all people. Because then that would be inviting in some things that I wouldn't want to invite in. Okay? You want something to love all people, baby, you go talk to God. He working on me. Because at the end of the day, I love y'all. Y'all need to know that. Y'all stay safe out there. Guard your heart, guard your mind, okay? Guard your sacral, guard your solar. Guard yourself, guard your children.